Hello and welcome back for another Geoguessr play along, and this time we have London pubs. Links to the map and the play along will be in the description. I will confess that this is a map on Geoguessr which I designed, but I'm not an expert at it, with the best score being a mere 58 seconds for 5 rounds. Truly impressive by Jimmy Mack. I wonder if he must be a taxi driver to have such knowledge. The map has 2,712 locations, all pubs within the M25, so it isn't exclusive to London and may include pubs in Hertfordshire, Essex, Surrey, Kent. Also, it may include some businesses which have sadly closed, which prompts me to say, look after your local pub, you will miss it when it's gone. You don't have to be a drinker. I have a group of young adults who attend my pub quizzes. They only have a lemonade or two and mount themselves as serious challengers, even winning from time to time. However, I digress from the matter at hand, which is a Geoguessr play-along, which I'm going to limit to 3-minute round times and a no moving setting, as the map is designed for a no moving setting. It does make it a little difficult, but since all the locations are within the M25, it does help with the searching aspect. Let me know how you get on in the comments, and as always, if you enjoy these quizzes and play-alongs, like, subscribe, and all that jazz. The Bear Hotel. Where is the Bear Hotel? Littleton Surgery. The Bear Hotel. Victoria. Oh, it's Isha. Okay, that's a helpful sign. A307 towards London. London will be going sort of, yeah, but we know where Isha is, don't we? Isha is around this area. Isha. There's you. Epsom. Manor. Dropping up in there. I'm sure we can find Isha. Isha. The Bear. So the Bear Hotel, that is right there to the east. We are, yeah, it looks like we are at this junction. Kirchhods. Littleton Surgery. There. The Bear Hotel. Yeah, we're there. There we go, 5 meters away, 5,000 points. Good start to the challenge. Now we have the Durham Arms. This looks like a pub which may have closed down. Where is the Durham Arms? This looks like it's East London. By these, looks like it's train tracks going north to south. I wonder if this is like around Canning Town, that sort of area. So Canning Town is here. Thing is, if this pub has closed, as it probably has, it looks like it has, this is going to be almost impossible to find. We don't have any street names to go by. We've got very little clues here, but we do have a road bridge, perhaps. Got some buildings which are modern buildings which I'd expect to see around the Canning Town, Docklands area with all the new developments. This is what the buildings look like around there now. So where I've dropped a pin isn't a bad guess, but Star Lane is certainly not on that side of the road. Could we be here? This looks quite promising because we got like a road here, Newham Way, potentially with the you know, this lines up kind of. We're next to train tracks. Let's have a little bit more of an explore. I think considering a lack of clues, I don't think this is a bad guess. No, I don't think we are literally right next to these train tracks. Underground tracks. If only we had a road name here. But no moving setting doesn't help us with this one. Do we have a Wix here? We got a Wix here. I think this is where we are, and the Durham Arms is now the Eden London Bar and Lounge on Wharf Street. Let's send it. The worst we can be is wrong. Get in there. Get in there. That is a guess and a half. So yeah, it was just the train tracks which I had to go by. The fact that the buildings look like new builds around the Canary Wharf area and Docklands area. I've been to Canning Town before, literally this road here, where got BJ's Pie and Mash. Stop giggling out the back. It's yeah, I haven't been down this road. I haven't been to that pub, whatever it's become now. But yeah, I'm quite pleased with that guess. Let me know how you got on with that one. It was a tricky round to get. We have the Whiteleaf Tavern, Upper Wallingham Station and bus stops. Caterham on the hill. So Caterham, I know where Caterham is. I'm not too sure about Wallingham. Whiteleaf Station. Whiteleaf Tavern. So we're around Caterham. Caterham. There's Caterham. Wallingham. Whiteleaf. So we had Whiteleaf Station. What station did it say there? Whiteleaf. Just Whiteleaf Station, not Whiteleaf South. So there's Whiteleaf South. Could we be here? Whiteleaf Tavern. That's where we are. We're on this roundabout. Blue buses, because this isn't actually London, this would be Surrey. So I know where Caterham is. Wasn't too sure about Whiteleaf. Upper Wallingham. I've heard of Wallingham, but I wasn't 100% sure where we were. This clue here was solid. Caterham on the hill. But there we are. Whiteleaf Tavern. With time to spare. Another perfect score. So now we have the Pembury Tavern. This looks like it could be North London. So this bus is going to Victoria. Hackney Central. Yep. So Pembury Tavern near to Hackney Central Station. Hackney Central. Where's the Pembury Tavern? So we got, I saw a Dixie Chicken. Not my chicken restaurant of choice, but yeah, there we are. Pembury Tavern. Sort of by this island here. I think I might have actually been past this area when I was visiting Hackney once. It does ring about Amherst Road. Hackney Downs. Yes, I have been. I've been down this road, Pembury Road. There is a block of flats which shares with my surname. And yeah, I visited Hackney just for that purpose, to visit this. It's quite an ugly looking building. Excuse me. It's quite an ugly looking building, but yeah, there we go. I think it is actually that one there. It shares its surname with me. So maybe the residents need to pay me rent. That's a joke. Here, there we go. Pembury Tavern. Bang on, again, a perfect score. And our last one, the Ivy House. But that's all we're getting. Not many clues here. The Ivy House. Unfortunately, that's all the clues we have. We've got Southwark Council on the bins. Southwark Council. So Southwark, it would be around this area here. I'm not too sure. Bermondsey comes under Southwark. We're looking for the Ivy House, so we can limit it to this borough. I'm going to plonk the pin right down in the middle, and we'll have a little search for the Ivy House. I've got no great confidence in finding this with a minute and 50 seconds we have remaining, but we'll give it a good old go. Ivy House. If it would really help if we knew what road we were on, but we don't have any signs for that. All we've got are bins which say Southwark Council. It looks like there's a fair bit of parkland maybe, or a cemetery to the north. And the Ivy House is on the south of this road. So if we try and find something which is around a park, Queen Elizabeth, maybe here, maybe? Big Burgess Park. I think we're heading out of Southwark now. I'm not actually too sure how far Southwark goes down. But this is gonna miss out on a perfect score on this one, unless a miracle happens. Ivy House. Ivy House. Pelican. No, I don't know where we are. I'm gonna go for. Where did I place a pin? Oh, okay. Absolutely miles away. So Southwark goes down quite a fair way, and we were down in. What's this area? So in Peckham Rye. So Peckham, I guess. And yeah, it was a cemetery, Nunhead Cemetery, which we saw to the north there. If Google Maps wishes to open, yeah, okay, there we go. So there's the Ivy House, and to the north, yeah, this was a cemetery over here. So I was right about that. I just couldn't find it in the time which we had remaining. And yeah, with no road name, Southwark being a borough, and a pretty big borough, this was a hard one to find. So I'll just have to make peace with the fact that I've got 22,591. It's not a bad score, probably better than the average on this map. 10 minutes 52 seconds. It's beatable, but I'm still quite happy with that score. let me know how you get on in the comments. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.